It's the end of the world, my friends.
Hello everyone, Akemi here, and I'm back playing Nekopara Vol.3 episode 4. Before we go anywhere, let me just adjust the voice a little bit. I mean, the game. There we go. I hope you will be able to hear the game still. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the OBS Studio. Volume not much, but a little bit. There we go. And last time we went to a vacation on a amusement park of sorts. And today we are starting the Chapter 4, I think, called Initial Courage. So without further ado, let us do that. Let's load. What you thinking, Maple? Why are you looking at me? Yeah, even Asuki is like, what the heck are you doing? Is it? Oh boy. Really, Chocola? Oh, is that so? Aww. Hi, Cinnamon. Okay. What? It is. Oh, thank God. I almost looked like that one word was a curse word, but luckily that's just bullish. So it's not bull, you know. It's just bullish. Seriously, Maple, what the hell is going on? You, with that kind of mood, you're bringing me down. Great. Now Maple has bring my joy back to the back down. Great. Maple, you should cheer up, otherwise you are making everyone depressed. Anone? Seriously, Maple, stop being such a downer.
きに舌先を隠して飲むと熱いの飲んでも舌やけどしないんだって。そうなの。冷ませばいいじゃない。
Maple, stop being such a downer.
見て見て見て、ここに適温95度の入れたての紅茶を用意したんだ。めいちゃんほどじゃないけど私も熱いの苦手だから実験してみるね。こうやって舌を歯茎の裏にしまって敏感な舌先が熱いのに触れないようにして飲むんだよ。敏感な舌先を隠して舌先は敏感だからとても敏感だから熱いのから隠して。そういうのやめた方がいいわよ。一応営業中なんだし。
No, you know, you're bringing everyone's moods down if you're putting up that cavalcade any longer, Maple.
びっくりするくらいノーリアクションだよ。シナモンお姉ちゃんが不憫だよ。よくわかんないけどショコラは頑張れる念を送るよ。頑張れー、シナモンちゃん頑張れー。いいめいちゃん、このまま一気に熱いの。
Wait a minute. I think my microphone is picking this game. It's a little weird to hear that the game is actually picking up its own tracks, so just give me one moment. I'm gonna switch back to the web camera. I was trying these, but apparently it's not good choice, so be right back. Alright, so now I'm back with the webcam microphone. I hope the audio quality is a little better. But yeah, I think if I use these headsets microphone, it kind of somehow brings the game audio to the microphone as well. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? What is that?
汚いわね。そうなるに決まってるじゃない。いくらお人よしの歌唱でも店の商品をおもちゃにしてたらクビにされるわよ。モンシナがあれだけ体張ってんのにノーリアクションかよ。
Yeah. Something's really wrong with Maple right now.
鬼畜。メイプルは鬼畜。
She is savage.
かわいそう。シナモンお姉ちゃんがかわいそう。頑張れー。シナモンちゃん頑張れー。
The shop is pretty crazy despite the lack of customers. What is a kish kish sound?
よし。こんなもんかな。
Oh, Maple, are you on your break?
はーい、お先にいただいてます。
Ripley is so cold and deliberate. A nail file and nail polish rest on the table. Are you doing your nails?
まあね。爪の手入れするとすっきりするのよね。形が悪いと気になってしょうがないし。
True. Maple raises her hand to examine her nails as she speaks. I guess that's just a thing cat girls do. Well, not just cat girls.
girls as well. And I guess some boys too, but mainly girls. It's like she's sharpening her nails because she's angry at or something. As I ponder the mysteries of these catgirls, I fill a kettle with hot water and bring out the tea leaves. So you've been kind of zoning out a lot lately. Is anything wrong?
別にどうもしませんよ。
Stop being such a cold. Well, I'm buried anyway.
だから何でもないってば。
Now what do I do? I feel like she's been acting strange ever since we came back from the amusement park. But what am I supposed to do if she won't talk to me about it? Silence. I'm not much of a talker in the first place, but if she's upset about something, I just can't leave her alone. Is she going to quit? With a troubled mind, I begin to preparing tea leaves I just brought out.
歌唱はさ、
I turned to her. Huh?
なんでケーキ屋なんてやろうと思ったの？
She stares at her now perfectly manicured and polished fingers, zoning out again. Her voice was flat and emotionless. Yep, that it was. Why?
だってさ、実家だって結構な和菓子屋の老舗なんでしょ？昔から修行だなんだって結構厳しくやらされてたらしいじゃない？それなのに家を出てまでなんでわざわざケーキ屋だったの？
Well, if I would have a word for this game, if I could tell my honest opinion, it was mainly because of Shigure's constant clinginess and creepiness. But that won't be my my reply because we're playing as casual here. She stares at me, her gaze unassuming. Why, huh? Well, a lot of reasons.
いろいろね。別に話したくないならいいけど。
Why are you being so cold, Maple? She's not pursuing it, instead just idly resting her chin on one hand, while fiddling with her phone on the other. Why did she ask that question then? I honestly have no idea what she's thinking. She must have had something in mind, but...
じゃあさ、歌唱って猫好きなの？
Well, duh! Do I like catgirls?
猫じゃなくて猫。私たちのこと。
Of course I like you. I mean, yeah, I do, but...
ああ、そういう意味じゃなくて。
Then what? What?
猫にしか浴場できない人って意味で。
Oh. Only attracted. Nah, I love them all. Haven't you noticed? Excuse me? What the hell is she getting at, bringing up something like that? I have absolutely no clue what her aim is with this.
いっぱいいるじゃない、恋猫が。
Oh, so she's mad at Kasho, aka us. Don't give me that smug look.
だから、猫しか好きになれないのかって思っただけ。
No, that's not it at all. I never expected to have catgirls as my partners. Much less 4 of them. But I keep that part to myself. Each of them has their own charms though, right? There's no way I could rank them. Everyone seems to be fine with it too, so... I groan in bewilderment.
ふーん。まあ、 そんな感じよね。
Huh?
別に猫だからとか人だからとかって感じじゃないもんね。
You don't seem like the kind of guy who'd care if someone was a cat girl or human, I mean. What? Oh, that's, I mean, I guess so. Mabel puts her phone back her pocket and stands up.
変なこと聞いて悪かったわね。休憩上がるわ。お先。
That Mabel. What's with her? She's leaving and I'm still as confused as when this all started. Dumbfounded, I stare at Maple's back as she exits the room.
休憩いただきます。
Oh, Cinnamon. Is Maple really leaving you?
はい、めいちゃんと交代です。
Cinnamon gently lowers herself down on the sofa. I pour some hot water from the kettle and place a cup of black tea in front of Cinnamon.
ありがとうございます。すみません、わざわざ。
Don't worry about it. I wanted some tea too. I was going to have extra anyway, even if you hadn't come along. She nods to me, smiling. The two of us quietly begin to sip our tea. Then we return our cups into their saucers, each making a little clack as we set them down. Now Cinnamon is sighing. What's wrong? I never hear you sighing. Ah!
ごめんなさい。今のはため息じゃなくて、
Yeah?
そう、漏れ出た喘ぎ声っていうか。
Yeah, that's an obvious lie. Come on, you think I'm gonna buy that?
そうですよね。ちょっと無理がありましたよね。
Another sigh. That one was even deeper. The two of us both take another sip of our tea. Cinnamon glances at me, her head slightly lowered.
姉ちゃんが最近元気ないから。
Yeah, I've noticed that. I wonder what's wrong. She takes another small sip. Ever since we went to the amusement park, right? She inclines her head in a slightly nod.
歌唱さんのパソコンお借りしてもいいですか？
Of course, Cinnamon. My computer. I hand my laptop over to her. She deftly navigates to a web page and then turns the laptop toward me.
これ見ていただけますか？
Displayed on the screen is a video of Maple singing on the stage. This is from the other day, isn't it?
はい。これのコメント欄なのですが。
She scrolls down so I can see the comments. That cat girl is cute. I didn't know there was such a cute cat girl around. This cat girl is so good at singing. The comments is mostly filled with variations of those things. What is all of this? It looks like she's gotten pretty popular.
そうですね。私もそう思います。でも。
Cinnamon takes breath before continuing.
めいちゃんは猫としてしか見られてないことを気にしてるんじゃないかなって。
Wait, hold on, mate. I think it's possible that Mei-chan is worried about being thought of just a cat girl.
本人に確認したわけじゃないから多分なんですけど。
She furrows her brow in frustration. So she's worried about being seen just a cat girl, huh?
じゃあさ、カショウって猫好きなの？別に猫だからとか人だからとかって感じじゃないもんね。
Maple's words echo in my mind.
昔もこんなことがあったんです。
It has. She nods her mouth, contorting into a pained smile.
めいちゃんは昔は歌うことが大好きだったんですけれど、カシオさんも見てましたよね、昔の動画。
Mm-hmm. The video I watched back at the amusement park. I nod to Cinnamon.
あの動画はいろんなコメントがついてたんですけど、いいことも悪いことも猫だからっていう評価がショックだったみたいで。
Yeah, I can see the picture now. All of because the word cat girl, huh? Even if they're good things to say, they still call her a cat girl. Even if they have mean things to say, they still call her cat girl. She said she wanted to be a singer. I would have definitely been a shock for the young Maple in that video. It would have. She's proud by nature, so it's not hard to imagine.
だけどこの間のことがあってからなんだかずっとぼーっとしてて。
And whenever you ask what's wrong, she just dodges the question, right?
はい。
So that's what's been going on. It looks like this video has been circulating a lot since it was uploaded. A lot of people have left comments on it. It seems to have an endless parade of comments like the one Cinnamon showed me.
私はまためいちゃんが楽しそうに歌ってる姿が見たいって思ってて、でも余計なことをしてめいちゃんを傷つけちゃったのかなって。
She hangs her head, turning her eyes from me. Away. She breathes a long, long sigh. In response, I gently pop her on the head. You really do like Maple, don't you, Cinnamon? You're more like best friends than sisters.
親
She looks up at me with a wide-open expression. Wide-eyed. Sorry. You're sisters, but your relationship isn't like coconuts and azukis. It's not like chocolate and vanillas either. I guess you could say that you two are on equal ground with each other. You're like two friends who really get along. They're not like coconut and azuki, where the one is clearly the older sister and the other is the younger one. And they don't cling to each other like chocolate and vanilla do. But I do remember Maple always seeming troubled. I always trying to help out somehow, worrying about whether the results of her actions will be good or bad. It just seems like the kind of relationship that the only close friends have. That's what I meant.
そうですね。私とめいちゃんはそんな感じかも。いえ、私はめいちゃんの親友でいたいってそう思います。
Is she crying? She furrows her brow again and she smiles at me, but her smile seems a little ashamed. I give her another gentle pat on the head. You know, I'm worried about Maple too. I'm going to see if I can get any clues from her. I'm not much of a negotiator though, so I don't know how much success I'll have.
カシオさんならきっと大丈夫だと思います。めいちゃんのことお願いしてもいいですか？
Sure, I'm going to try to talk to her a little too. I nod to her. Maple and Cinnamon are both part of my family. I want to do everything I can to help them. That's the honest truth.
けど。
Oh boy. I have a feeling that this is gonna happen, the age scene. If it does, well, I have to pause the recording and then continue when it's over.
このパソコン、休憩中お借りしてもいいですか？
Oh. Okay. She fidgets, embarrassed. I don't mind, but why?
ちょっと調べ物したいことを思い出しまして。
Oh, really? Oh, what?
別に変なことじゃなくてですね。
Oh, really?
でもちょっと家だと調べられないっていうか、一人の時に見たい、調べたいことっていうか。
I guess you could say something I want to look while I'm alone. Wait, no, I mean something I want to look up. Okay.
変なことじゃないんですよ。
Yeah, right.
ちょっとした知的好奇心って言いますか？
Do that at your own house. I take my laptop away from the panting cinnamon.
カシオさんが私を信じてくれない。ちょっとだけ休憩時間をエンジョイしたかっただけなのに。
How cold of you, Kasho. Yeah? And what was if you were planning on enjoying?
その蔑むような視線もまた。
Oh dear lord. You really don't break character, do you?
これが私ですから。
Oh, okay. Right. You know what? I'm gonna actually, no. I was thinking of making a screenshot and using this as a thumbnail, but that would indicate a little bit too much. And I was just coming to think of her in a new light. Well, I guess this is what the announcer meant. She is, as usual, a slightly bothered looking cat girl. So, yeah, right. I was a little late because I went to the toilet.
ネコパラ。
Yeah, right. So, what do you think? Although, for once, I used kind of tea leaf we don't usually have.
使わないリーフの取り扱いがいくら充実しててもね。うちは別に紅茶屋じゃないんだから、抑えるべき銘柄があればいいんじゃない？
Mabel shrugs, waving her hand dismissively.
そもそもケーキ屋に紅茶の営業に来るって時点で話がずれてるでしょ。あんたのケーキより紅茶前に出したって意味ないんだから。
Huh. Actually, I didn't know what kind of plans you had after this, so... There's a place nearby I figured we could poke our heads into.
そんなもん。
There is some that's sold by this new tea shop. I leave closing to the store to the others while my secretary of tea and I walk home. I steal the glance at Maple as we walk side by side. Maple seems no different from usual. Though I can't say whether usual is downcast or just cold. She's doing her work, but I can tell she's not putting a ton of effort. Because she's a cat girl. I remember what Cinnamon told me earlier this evening. I take another glance at Maple's face.
何よ。さっきからジロジロ人の顔見て、やたら視線感じて気になるんですけど。
She turns her head just enough to look at me out of the corner from her eye. Oh, no, it's nothing in particular. I attempt to lie. My attempt to lie gets caught in my throat midway. Now I'm not sure what to say. I look away from Maple, who seems upset, and turn my gaze toward the night sky. My bad. Yeah, right. That's right.
何よ、一人で納得して。
Nah, it's just because I'm not that afraid of catching small details. I wonder if I can just ask it straight.
何を改まって。
She stares at me, head cocked suspiciously, like, eh? I turn my head toward her and meet her gaze. You know that video from when you were a kid? When you said you wanted to be a singer? Why was that?
そういうことね。
She idly runs a hand through her hair and lets out a exaggerated sigh. Mabel has probably guessed what I really want to ask about by now.
恋猫でもない私に残業させるとか。
No.
何かあるのかと思ったら、そんなこと聞きたかったの？
What kind of person do you take me for?
バニラ風に言うなら、エロパティシエ？ 4 匹も恋猫のいる。
Well, she's not wrong though, so I just shut up. I'm not making her work overtime because I want to start a love affair though. I want to start a love affair. I guess I wonder who it is. Still, I've got enough common sense to know that with 4 companions, I'm not really convincing anyone. I turn my gaze away from Mabel and look up at the night sky.
まあ、それは別に本人らが満足してるんだからいいけどね。私が口出すことじゃないし。
She glances at me with mischievous eyes and wry smile. Is she one who's unhappy? I hear her grunt before looking up at the sky with me.
見たでしょ？あの動画。私がいくつの時だと思ってんのよ。あんな子猫の頃の馬鹿げた夢なんて、とっくに忘れたわ。
Her tone is wistful. Her answer is blunt and unaffected. But you still think about it now, don't you? Her expression stiffens. Bullseye! But she quickly relaxes as she speaks again. It's in the same aloof tone.
なわけないでしょうが。ちょっとチヤホヤされたくらいで勘違いする年だとでも思ってんの？そもそも猫が夢とかバカなこと言ってんじゃないわよ。
No, it's not a dumb. Come on, Mabel. The comments on the video all said something similar. Because she's a cat girl. I can see that one word weighing down on Mabel. Everything she said just now seems so hollow. I'm not sure she believes it herself. If that's true, then how did you get so good at singing? I stopped in my tracks and hurled a question at her.
歌唱。
She turns to me. Seeing her eyes widening, I continue without hesitation. There's no way you could get that good without practicing. Her brow furrows with unease as she casts her gaze downward. The usual air that had surrounded her when we were side by side is nowhere to be found. At the bottom of my field of vision, I noticed her wringing her pale, slender hands. I take a step forward at her and pat her slumped head. The people who eat my cakes. I'm always happy to see their smiles. She raises her head. What you asked me before. That's why I wanted to become a patissier.
歌手
Talking about myself is a little embarrassing, of course. A reluctant smile drifts into my face and I continue. Ever since I was little, my dad told me that I would be studying to make Japanese sweets. I never considered that I had any other choice. So I did as he said and studied how to make Japanese sweets.
歌手
She doesn't say anything else. Maple stares right at me, waiting for me to continue. Since my family has come Asian traditions, my upbringing was pretty strict. Playing with friends, what activities, hobbies. I had to forego all of them for the sake of studying the family trade. Well, not that I regret all that. Even after all this time, I still don't. I can't make a bitter smile on my face go away. Maple eyes are as wide as and bright as the moon at this point, but I keep going. But one day, I went to patissier by myself. Everyone there looked so happy, eating their cake. Everyone, even those who might be austere or sad or otherwise. Every single customer had a smile on his or her face. I recall the memories of that visit, and I give voice to even the parts I had locked away in my heart. Before I was completely focused on my family's trade and saw nothing else. Then someone asked me, "Why is it that you're making these sweets?" Back then I really didn't know what I had been doing up until that point. I struggled with it, but I decided that I wanted to be like that person. I wanted to make something that could put a smile on anyone's face when they ate it. Enough that I was feeling to give up all that I had worked up so hard and so long for. Maple's expression hardens, and I watch her ears turn toward to me to take in every word, so I give voice to every last sentiment. My dad, as well as the others around me, said many harsh things to me, but I knew I had to be true to myself. I decided to turn toward my own dream, no matter what those around me thought.
歌手
I caused a lot of trouble for Shigure and our mom, and I did some incredibly dumb things. Maybe there could have been a brighter future for me somewhere along the line, but right now, I'm happy. This time, my smile isn't bitter or reluctant. The smile I show Maple is one that reflects my true feelings. Before I know it, Maple's fingers, which she had clasped together so tightly, have loosened up.
バカね
You, I told you a truth about myself and poured out my heart to me, and you call me pretty stupid? Ouch, Maple!
不器用ってのがあんたらしいけど
Still, if I thought my dream was stupid, I wouldn't have followed it. We each let out a little chuckle. I put my hand on Maple's head one more time. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I couldn't just leave you alone, Maple.
歌手そうねあんたの言う通りかもね私も自分で思ってるよりもバカなのかも
Far from it. Her smile is completely devoid of mischievousness as I saw earlier. With a renewed vigor, she straightens up, standing up to her full height.
あんたって本当におせっかい焼きね
I couldn't stop if I wanted to.
そうね。性格はなかなか治らないわよね。
Everything that just happened seems like it took place in a dream. Maple laughs, sounding more relaxed than usual.
好きなことなんて誰かのためにやるものじゃないのよね。人だからとか猫だからとかそんなの何も関係なくて。
Maple sounds like she's trying to convince herself of that. I nod to her in agreement. She raises her head and replies with a small nod of her own.
私は私らしく生きるわ。こそこそしてたのがバカみたい。
Aw, thanks, Maple.
あんたの話だけでそう思えちゃう単純さが怖いけど。
You just called me simple? Well, maybe I am, but still.
でもちゃんと覚えとくわ。ありがとね、歌唱。
No problem, Maple.
それとシナモンも。
Huh? Cinnamon? Maple turns and I follow her gaze. Whoa! She was like, what?
めいちゃん、なんで気づいてないとでも思ってたの？
Yeah.
うち出てからずっとついてきてたのなんか気づいてたし。ちゃんと慎重にしてたのに。
Cinnamon reluctantly drags herself out from hiding. Cinnamon, were you following us the whole time?
そのめいちゃんと歌唱さんが気になっちゃって。
Really?
別にエッチなことを想像したんじゃないですよ。
Okay, sure, whatever.
本当にただただめいちゃんが心配だっただけで。
Aww.
わざわざ断らなくてもそんなこと思ってないわよ。歌唱のこともどうせシナモンの入れ知恵でしょ。それは別に入れ知恵ってわけじゃなくて、どうしたらいいかわからなくて相談したっていうか、別に怒ってないでしょうが、まったく。
Maple tenderly pats Cinnamon's head. Aww.
ありがとね、気にかけててくれて。それとこのまた歌うきっかけくれてありがとう。
Oh my god! Cinnamon's surprised face is so adorable as well. She smiles awkwardly. Nonetheless, she's direct with thanking Cinnamon.
めいちゃん、よかった。よかったよ。めいちゃんに嫌われちゃったかと思って心配だったから。嫌わないわよ、あの程度のことで。ずっと一緒にいるんだからわかるでしょうが、そのくらい。でも
Cinnamon starts to sob uncontrollably and Maple pulls her into a hug, comforting her. The relationship is so sweet. Without an ounce of hesitation, I smile at the two cat girls and pet both of them.
歌唱もありがとね。しぐれには自分から相談してみるわ。
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Maple's face lights up in a smile as she nods to me. I pat both of their backs. Now how about we head home?
そうね、帰りましょう。めいちゃん、歌唱さん。シナモン、鼻水超出てるから。もうメソメソしてないでちゃんとしなさいってば。はい、ティッシュ。
Stop crying so much, you big baby. Oh man.
はいはい、怒ってないから泣かないの。
It feels like we've gotten a little close to each other. Side by side, the three of us head home, to where the others are waiting for us. To where? Whew.
歌をちゃんと勉強したい？まあ、それはとても素晴らしいことではないですか。私にできることであれば全力で応援しましょう。いいの？いきなり家を出てストリートミュージシャンからというならば反対はしますが、夢を持って頑張りたいというのであれば私がそれを応援しない理由がないでしょ。いや、まあそれはそうかもしれないけど。
The fact that Chigure gives in so readily is kind of anticlimactic. But like Chigure said, it's up to Maple to decide what she wants to do. So there's no reason for her mother figure not to cheer her on. It seems perfectly natural to me.
ただ、やるなら一生懸命にやりなさい。途中で投げ出すなど適当で半端なことだけは許しません。自分から言っておいてそんなことしないわよ。それにそんなぬるい覚悟で言うわけないでしょ。ならばよし、励みなさい。
Her arms are crossed and her response is immediate. My dear little sister is too handsome for her own good. Ugh, I'm creepy. Ugh. I should accept nothing less from the cat girl's little mother, though. She's not satisfied, and I stare at her with a hint of admiration in my eyes.
よかったね。頑張ってね、めいちゃん。ショコラも応援するよ。めいちゃんの歌めっちゃいいから。うんうん。たまには家族サービスしてほしいくらいには期待してる。はいはい、ありがとう。がっかりされない程度には頑張るわ。
You sound blushing.
一丁前に照れ隠ししやがって。メープルお姉ちゃんは素直じゃないからね。うるさいわね。私は私のためにやるだけなの。メープルがいろいろと思うところがあるのは気づいてはいましたが、自分から言ってくれるのを待っていましたので本当に嬉しいです。夢や目標は人に言われてやっても仕方がないことですから。
Yeah, definitely. It's all thanks to her mother's training.
いいえ、兄様のサポートあってのことです。私では経験が足りないことも多々ありますゆえ。
She smiles, looking proud of how well her girls are growing. As long as I can help Shigure with the things she can do on her own, as long as everyone can decide what they want to do, I'm happy. There's one thing I wanted to ask. Even though you knew that what Maple was worrying about, you left that video up there?
ええ、過保護にするのは簡単ですが、自分で考えるきっかけになればと。私はみんなの母親代わりですから。
She inclines her head and smiles. She might be small, but she's still able to support the rest of us on her back. Shigure is always thinking about her surrogate daughters, the cat girls. I pat my beloved sister's head. Ugh.
あ、しぐれ、ちょっとお願いがあるんだけどさ、歌を始めるにしても最初は楽器をやった方がいいって聞いたのよね。だからなんか歌と一緒にできるような楽器買ってもいいかしら。自分で貯めてるお金ならいくらかあるし。
A good idea. Where did you hear something like that?
私には Wi-Fi でつながる世界中の友達がいるからね。光ファイバーでつながる世界中の友達は何でも答えてくれますし。ほんと便利な時代になったもんよね。ええ、引きこもりが増えるのも仕方ないことです。
I see. They're not enthusiastically in mutual understanding. I think this is the first Shigure is hearing of Maple's friends too. It was a night when I felt these two proud cat girls were looking down on me for some reason. Whew. Chocolate's gonna become an idol too. Isn't being Soleil idol good enough? Clear chapter 4. Yay! Oh, man. The next episode is gonna be called Short Nails from Toda. Or today. I don't know, because it kind of skips the episode's names somehow. This saves, so I'm not sure what the actual title is. But that was the episode 4 of Nekopara Vol.3. I hope you liked it. It was full of emotions, for sure. And I will return with another episode for you guys next time. Until then, I'll see you later. Have a great one. Bye bye!